You are tuned in to the #1 social media show on the net.
The best of the best.
With your host, Bernardo,
Tú lo sabes.
WBG.
Ahora sí. ¿Cómo? ¿Cómo? Tú lo sabes. Muévelo. The #1 show on the planet, on planet Earth. Porque vaya, no hay más nada que eso. On planet Earth. And today, this beautiful young lady you see right here is freestyle recording artist Mia. How are you? And welcome to our platform, Mia.
Hello, my love.
¿Cómo están las cosas?
Todo bien aquí, Bernard. Super happy, relaxing and chilling at home.
Está bien. Hold on. Oh, so let me make this one public. Let me go over there to my Facebook and make it public, because if I don't make it public, then only friends can see it, and I don't think only my friends should see.
Mine is public, so a lot of people should be able to see it.
Mia.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, te me frizaste ahí. You got frozen there for a second.
I didn't hear you there for a minute.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Can you monitor yourself from Pete's phone?
I'm monitoring myself through a tablet right now, but I'm connected to the phone.
No. Tú lo puedes ver. Can you? Is Pete? Can you see the comments already?
Yes,
Can you see all the comments coming?
Yes.
Okay, so I just made it public. Vamos a ver. Rudy dice hi. Maggie. Besito a Maggie Labs. Can you see that? Can you see everything?
I see Steven, Robert, Maggie, Rudy. I see a couple of people on. Hello, familia. Saludos.
Oye, ¿cómo me dijo Pete? ¿Cómo dijo Pete que era my network is called what?
BNN. Bernardo's News Network.
That's
BNN.
right, because I said CNN, and then Pete he corrected me on this one. He said, no, it's not CNNB. It's BNN. It's Bernardo News Network. Okay. What's up, Maggie? Bunch of WhatsApps over here to everybody. Hey, what's up, mi gente? Welcome. Ooh, hello. I love this. I love this Be Live. Okay. Saludes, Rudy. Okay, today we are having a wonderful freestyle talk with the one and only the Miami Zone. Do I call you Miami Zone or Puerto Rico Zone? How do we call you?
Call me Mia, MIA, Miami.
Mia, bueno, sí, Miami. How long have you been with us over here in South Florida?
I came, Bernardo, when I was 8 years old. So I've been here all my life, basically. Mm-hmm. 8 going on 9. Yes, like 8.5 or so.
¿Y dónde naciste? Where was you born on planet Earth?
Yo nací en Puerto Rico, Río Piedras.
En Puerto Rico. Pero no, Puerto Rico, Río Piedras. Beautiful island. Beautiful island with beautiful people. Very happy people.
We are. We're very... You know how they say that the Cubans are like very scandalous and loud and siempre están en fiesta. Nosotros somos también pues bien alegres, somos bien sociables. We talk to everyone.
To everyone. Apasionado.
Yes.
Okay. So this program is exclusively for you, okay? And over here at my platform, everyone in my platform, o sea, this is one of them platforms, one of them programs that is dedicated to understanding everything about you since the very beginning of your music career and how you started singing and everything artistic about you, because you made it. You're here. So that means that there's like a trajectory of who you is. You're a real musician because you're here. You're part of our family. You're, a freestyle artist, and we want to know it all. Aquí queremos saber todos los chismes since the very beginning. So this platform is all yours. Okay. So how did it start? When was the first time that you knew that you wanted to be in the arts?
Let's do this. Everything started with my parents, Bernardo. My parents were musicians. They met back in Puerto Rico. My father used to, sing and play the acoustic guitar. My mom used to be a singer herself, and then met through the music. And then that's what we became about, the family. So I've been singing since I was like 6 years old because there was always music in the house. So if it wasn't my aunt, it was my uncle. If it wasn't my dad, it was my mother. But there was always, every other weekend, there was always a party in my house with musicians, with my family playing. And we didn't have like the, oh, papi and mommy, can I stay in my friend's house? ¿Me puedo quedar en casa de mi amiguita? No, que vienen gente para acá y hay una fiesta. So we just basically, everything was music growing up. And my sister was the one that took off first. So she's a couple of years older than I am. And she took, chorus classes, the whole 9 yards. Ella fue la corista de José José, que
oh, wow.
Descanse.
José.
Sí, la corista de José José. Que fue un honor para nosotros conocerlo, and we were like family. And and then after that, my sister, she had her family. She wanted to have kids, got married. Oh my God, Peter, are you serious? Let me show this to him. Let me show this to him.
Do what you do. Do what you do.
Peter. Bernardo, mira lo que está haciendo Peter.
Mira qué bueno está eso. Oye, eso es café. Eso es café cubano. Mira para eso.
¿Es un café cubano?
Coño, Pi. Yo tomando un café esto gringo. Oye, qué malo está este café de Crispy Green. Y el otro está metiendo tremendo café. Crispy Green.
Oh, mira. Pero nada, Bernardo.
En Boca Ratón no se cuenta eso.
No, en
Dade County.
En Dade County. That's the Dade County. You gotta be in Dade County for this. Aquí nosotros in American land, in Boca Raton, in American land, we have to drink Krispy Kreme y Dunkin' Donut y esas cosas, pero
hey, I still drink those.
Yeah.
No, actually, I'm not too crazy about Starbucks.
Yeah, I am. I like out of all the American places of coffee, Starbucks is the one that I really but I think I like it because I like to go there and I sit down and
you chill.
Because of the whole chilling thing and seeing my whole internet stuff and just being there. I like the ambience. That's what I
Lo que pasa es que, Bernardo, when you don't have Cuban coffee in another state, you have to stick to Starbucks. But when you live in Miami, que en cada esquina hay una cafetería.
Oh yeah, you know it. Yeah. If you've never been to our to the city of Miami, come through. You know what I'm saying? Like one of these days, just come through for a weekend. And we have beautiful beaches and amazing people, so you can so a lot of people are deep jungle over here, like metido allá adentro en Ohio, en Iowa, en Montana. Sí, porque a lot of our people they're in really rural areas, and once in a while you have to reconnect to our culture, and how you can reconnect to our culture right here in our beautiful United States of America is by just come through for a weekend, and tú sabes, y te llena de nuestra latinidad. Can I say latinidad? Is that even a word? Latinidad?
Is that a word? Latinidad?
Latinidad? No, eso no. That sounds like a rig.
Latinidad. Latinidad.
That sounds like a rig, Mia. I know a rig when I hear one. Latinidad. That sounds to me like a freaking rig. Y si no, que me lo diga Jorge Garcia from Miami Tape. Jorge Garcia from Miami Tape. He's here, and he knows a bit about that. Frank Garcia is also here, and he might shine some light on this latinidad.
Frank
Word.
Garcia says Colada time. Hey, look, I got my coffee. Thank you, pizza.
Calla.
I get
Aquí todo el mundo.
spoiled, guys. I get spoiled.
Dice Frank Garcia, colada time.
Colada.
Oh, yeah.
Frank owns me. Frank owns me una colada.
Frank is great person, tremenda persona de Beast Mode Entertainment in the house. Y bueno, eso.
I love Frank. I love Frank. I love Ike. They're amazing. We got to hang out a couple of times before the pandemic, and they're amazing people. Amazing. I love Ike. I got along with her just great. And Frank es como mi hermano. And, you know, I know Frank's sister from before I even met Frank. But not to cut off everything, but going back to the music, Bernardo, that's how I started. You know, there was always a party and music with my parents every other weekend. And it was music hasta que se me pegó, you know, I carried it in my veins. So I started doing little talent shows in school.
Let me stop you there for a second. So mom and dad played instruments?
My father, he played the acoustic guitar.
Okay. Dad. Y bueno, y todo el mundo cantaba y la fiesta de Navidad, y como le dicen en Puerto Rico, la fiesta es la parranda. So you was one of them. You was one of them knocking on people's door and you know, that was you. Por todo el barrio.
Pasteles, comer lechón, arroz con gandules, y bebé.
Tú lo sabes. Okay, so esto, but your sister, what's your like older sister? She was the very first one in the family to take some professional steps in music.
Correct. Yes.
Ella fue la primera, you know, and then, you know, and after that, once she was, you know, doing her stuff, and tú dijiste, coño, esto
está bueno. Ahora
está bueno. Like, sister, hook me up. Yo, sis, ¿qué tú le dijiste a tu hermana? Mi hermana, tú sabes que yo soy tu hermanita chiquitica. Coño, chica, take me with you, man. Yo soy tu hermanita chiquitica.
We were always together. Mira, en la familia también teníamos a Frankie Ruiz, Eddie Santiago, part of the family.
¿En la familia tuya?
Sí, bueno, mi mamá era prima, porque I no longer have my mother, de Eddie Santiago. Y mi hermana mayor, que I no longer have her either. Ella era best friends con la esposa de Frankie Ruiz. So we were always en la familia siempre juntos, pero siempre estábamos con eso de la música y todos estos artistas, ¿no?
So yeah, it's so basically at that particular time in your life, mom was here, your sister was here, you know, music. All you remember is that music being played and you sang, you know, it was all about good times.
Yes, it was like I looked up to them.
In Puerto Rico, at that particular moment, it was really fun. O sea, todo estaba bien en Puerto Rico.
Sí, everything was amazing. But again, when I was little, like I was a little girl, I was 8. So we were basically raised here in Miami, Florida.
How did you make? Okay, so how did? Okay, why did you get out of Puerto Rico? What happened there? Why did you make the you know, the move over here to the States?
My father, well, we were always back and forth from Puerto Rico to New York because my parents were basically raised in New York. But once I decided to make the final stable move was here because my uncle had already lived here and everything was going so well for him here. And my father wanted to make those changes for the better, to bring the family and, you know, not por nada, but in Puerto Rico, you know, young girls having babies. And I guess my parents were a little bit more strict when it came to that aspect. And they wanted, I guess, a better life for us. And we came to Miami where my uncle was already here. And we had family here. We had cousins. We had our uncle. and my uncle helped my dad a lot get stabled here, and we basically were here. And then from here, it was a back and
Yeah,
forth too, visiting Puerto Rico, visiting New York.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Was the transition from Puerto Rico to over here for you, was it hard? Because you was young, you was little.
No, not at all. It was actually, I was actually happy, looking forward to something different besides the island. And it's funny, Bernardo, because now that I've been here all my life, is like I miss Puerto Rico so much. I miss being barefooted in the streets and nobody would say anything. I miss going to El Yunque, to the rivers, to las montañas, que we don't have any montañas here. La única montaña que tenemos es de basura. So, unfortunately, and I miss that. But yeah, when I was a little girl, thinking of coming here was like, wow, I'm going to learn English. And this is going to be awesome. I'm going to have new friends. That was my mentality as a little girl.
What year was this when you made the when you make that flight trip all the way to the U.S.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was 1984.
1984.
1984.
So, and then you came through to where? To New York City?
My parents would always go because we had other family members in New York, in the Bronx, and in Queens. And I have also a stepsister that she was raised in Rochester. So again, we had family in Puerto Rico, New York, and Miami. So it was like a back and forth, hopping from Miami to Puerto Rico, from Puerto Rico to New York. And finally from Miami, now I go back and forth to New York. I no longer have family there in New York anymore. I lost my parents, my sister, and all that. But I do go to New York because I enjoy el ambiente de Nueva York. Me acuerda mucho, tiene mucho de Puerto Rico, tiene mucho, besides that, it's full of Puerto Ricans. Es como un ambiente alegre. Y a veces con los cambios, I've been here all my life. So when I go somewhere else, it's like, wow, this place is nice. Y te vas acostumbrando al ambiente de allá. So, I've traveled all over the world, pero te puedo decir que Nueva York es mi corazón.
Te fascina New York. You feel home. That's home. You feel at home in New York.
Thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. I feel very comfortable and at home in New York.
Okay, so and you make it there like often, at least once a year. How do because now you're in Miami. Hold on one second. What? Hold on one second.
Yeah, Bernardo, I would travel at least twice a year to New York, but now that I'm in the family of the new genre for me, freestyle, now I try to go like every other 2 months. Unfortunately, with the pandemic, I haven't been able to go back, but I probably have to go, soon and record some vocals, new projects coming up and stuff like that.
Right. And how did you? But you like you like it here in Miami. You like the weather. What's up with Miami?
I'm always in the beach. I love Miami. There's no, it's and buts. I love New York, but Miami has its thing.
Sí.
Bernardo, yo voy a la playa por lo menos 3 veces a la semana.
3 veces a la semana.
I love the ocean. I come from an island.
Claro que sí, hija. What do you go to? You go to South Beach?
I go to South Beach. I go either through Lincoln Road and I'll go walk around, maybe have lunch, go shopping a little bit because I'm a shopaholic. And then I'll just jump and enjoy myself there in the water for a little bit. Y me tueste un poquito, I get a little bit of color. And then I go home.
Before we go any further, because there's people watching us from all over the world. Okay, and let's advertise our beautiful city that we live in, Miami, South Beach, Party Central. Party Central, vaya, o sea, tráiganse sus pesitos y tráiganse una semanita para que gocen de los ricos aquí en Miami.
Así mismo es, para que tú lo sepas.
And when you are here, nos llama, you call me, back in Canca, you from the freestyle family, tú sabes. Y a ver si nos vemos, nos tomamos un cafecito o algo de eso.
Yes, of course. Okay. We have to link up, Bernardo.
That's right. We are ambassadors.
We have to have some Cuban and Puerto Rican. Yeah. There's a place here Bernardo, en Kendall, hay un lugar que se llama la Isla del Encanto, and you're gonna love it because it's Puerto Rican food, pero todos los empleados son cubanos. So es
Mira
como
para
una mezcla. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love
es
it.
comida boricua servida y atendido por cubanos. Porque en Kendo, hay cubanos con carajo en Kendo.
Oh, yes. Everywhere, Miami.
Everywhere in Miami. Everywhere in Miami. Yeah. Okay, so Mia, so you establish yourself in Miami. So, okay, ahí llegamos. So you knew already, music is in you, dancing, papá, tú sabes muy bien de que a ti te encanta esta frecuencia de the artistic frequency because you need it. Because we need it. We need it for the soul,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
I mean, we who are really tapped into this frequency, it's almost like that coffee you're drinking. We need this. This is our fix. This is how we locate them beautiful thoughts on a daily basis. This is our happy place. Music is our happy place.
It's a passion.
So it's a passion. It's our happy place. You know, whenever you are, eso es un mata tristeza, pero urgentemente. I could be sad, I could be this, y yo mato la tristeza rapidísimo. Me pongo a bailar, me pongo a hacer música, and it's a done deal.
Bernardo, you know I'm gonna call you BNN because Bernardo is too long. I'm sorry. So BNN.
Bernardo News Network, and today the beautiful Mia.
We came up with a new name for Bernie. BNN, baby. BNN in the house.
BNN is in the house. BNN is in the house with MIA. MIA and BNA. MIA and BNN is in the house today.
BNN and MIA. What's up?
That's right.
Oh, that's funny.
Give me a second right here. Déjame una cosa aquí que dice she looks like she can be Bernardo says, because of the glasses. Que cómico. Oye, qué funny está eso. Mira para eso. Mira, Mira. Kate.
She looks like she can be Bernardo's sister. I'm ready.
Y mira, dice, I think it's the glasses. No, because we're rocking them glasses. Mira para eso. Mira que sexy. Eso. Oye, eso es... Hijita, eso es sexy con T. Sexy, que es diferente. Eso es un diferencia sexy. Mira para eso. Pero, oye, tú estás como yo fundidísimo. When it comes to like up and close, I gotta rock the glasses. I remember the good old days. Where I had them 20/20, but I lost that privilege. I no longer. It's more like tú sabes, it's very unbalanced. My right eye is one number and the left eye is another number. So, y mirándote a ti con esos espejuelos tan sexy que te quedan y tan lindo, me imagino que también estás atravesando por el mismo problema que atravieso yo.
Yes, we're definitely brothers and sisters.
Okay, so we're established over here in Miami, and then you're in Miami. So you said to yourself, okay, you know what? I gotta do something about this because I'm not happy enough that just this is only like family and this and that. Now, I gotta get going because this is my passion. I got things to do. I want to be able to organize my music, and I want to be able to be an official professional singer. ¿Cómo sucedió? ¿Cómo sucedió esta transición?
So let me run through it really quickly. Once I entered school, junior high, going to high school, I met a girl that she had came from Chicago, and she was a dancer, and she would do the openings for like private events. So I would always hang out at her house. So I had taken modern dance too, besides chorus. So I was a dancer back then, and she had all these hookups. So she's like, would you like to be in this group? There's a bunch of, dancers from all over. We have a guy from New York that dances Vogue. And the song Vogue hasn't even come out. He was an amazing Vogue dancer. She was a hip hop dancer. She was amazing. And they brought me into the group, and it was 12 of us. We would do the openings for artists in the clubs at Miami Beach. And we would get paid for it. So I started hanging out, and she would go to school with me. So it was kind of fun. Every weekend, we would hit one of the clubs It would be different clubs, 1235, Cameos, Liquids, which is same. There were many others clubs, and we would go and we'd do the opening. At one time, I did an opening for Coral. I did an opening for Nelson. I did an opening for Johnny O.
Okay.
Not Nelson. I'm sorry. I take that back. Noel.
Noel.
And for a lot of artists, and it was fun, and I liked it. So that grew within me, and I was like, you know what? I wish I could be on a stage just like them, performing, dancing, and singing. So I stayed as a dancer for a couple of years, and then a little after that, my sister started to pick up private events, and she would bring me with her, and I would do the chorus for her. So then I started to get my own private events, and that's how I became about. But I started very young, since I was like, I've been singing since I was 6 with small little talent shows here and there. But by myself, it's been a while, thanks to my sister that introduced me to that world. And I was never really shy, because when you love the music and you have so much passion for your music and for everyone, all these artists that you look up to as idols, you feel so comfortable that I never felt shy. I was very confident within myself. And I would always, grab a little gig there. It's either in a restaurant, a wedding, 15s, los quinceañeras, como te dije, los restaurantes, bodas, quinceañeros, private events, all kinds of, even corporate parties. I have plenty of corporate parties with doctors and stuff like that, which they're amazing parties. And then that's how I became about. And then I came across some people from freestyle on Facebook, and
give me a second right there, Mia. Hold on one second before we porque ahora que se pone la cosa buena. We're diving in. I want to be able to take it step by step. People, we got recording artists, freestyle recording artist Mia in the house today, and we would like for you to share this video, because this video, tú sabes, this is the very first time that she's here in our platform, the very first time. O sea, de muchas veces que she's going to be here. So share this video. Momentico ahí. All you need to do is press that share button. Okay? Para que tú sabes, para que se ponte el video so a lot of people can see, because, we got Mia in the house. Beautiful Mia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
She sings all.
Bernardo, es la colada que me tiene hyper.
That's right. Yeah, so because I see you, so basically you are a so you're a singer. When you're a professional singer. You're, for example, a lot of people in freestyle, they don't sing like how you do it. Like, you got gigs like almost every week. Like, it's very common to see you somewhere, restaurants and different places, just performing international music.
Yeah, well, it's a little different for me, I guess, because like I say, I grab, private events, cumpleañitos chiquitos, de familia, restaurantes. And again, I just don't sing only freestyle, I'm all genres. So, te puedo cantar una salsa, como te puedo cantar un merengue, como te puedo cantar un pop, te puedo cantar una españolada, de todo un poco. Y gracias a Papá Dios, que me ha dado tantas bendiciones hasta el día de hoy, he tenido trabajo. He tenido trabajo, Bernardo. Gracias a Papá Dios. Porque hay que buscársela. Eso no te cae en las manos. Eso hay que ir, and you gotta hustle. You gotta hustle for work. So, any gig that's there, and I make it fun, for families, for the private events, for the doctors, for the corporate parties, for this beautiful restaurants that I've sang, Italian restaurants, you name it, all kinds of restaurants, Puerto Rican restaurants, Cuban restaurants, French restaurants, ¿qué más, Peter?
De todo.
Hasta griegos.
Dominican.
Sorry about that. Y me ha ido súper bien, porque canto de todo, trato lo mejor que yo puedo, que salga de mi corazón, que que yo pueda expresar y sentir la música. Y la siento, Bernardo, no solamente en español, pero en inglés. Entonces, a mí me preguntan que cuál es mi genre favorita, pero es que no tengo una favorita, porque es que yo siento esa pasión por la música en general. En general, que es algo que, bueno, yo creo que está en la sangre, ¿no? Lo cogí de mami y papi, como dicen.
Yeah. Somebody's calling you at this particular moment when you are on your interview. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
But so this is beautiful news because I think people share the video, share. We got Queen Mia in the house today. Okay, Queen, beautiful. Sexy con T. Porque hay un sexy que es con X y el mío es sexy con T. Sexy.
Thank you, mi amor. Thank you, mi amor. Gracias.
Share this video so a lot of people can see, our very first encounter, because I'm pretty sure that Mia and I were going to, have plenty of this freestyle talk interviews, So, but this is the very first time she's here. So share the video so a lot of people can see this one. Okay. So, and this is great news because this is the kind of stuff our people, the platform is here. They want to hear this particular news that, so you a freestyle singer, but you are like, you are on it. You're singing like every weekend. You're it's very common to see you at some place singing, just singing beautiful music from all over the world. In your repertoire hay de todo.
De todo.
De todo un poco.
De todo un poco.
Okay, so the moment of truth, people. Déjame ponerle como es. Pow. Okay, Mia. Aquí está. Here's the question. How did you make it into freestyle? What was that? Your very first time freestyle experience when you heard a freestyle track? Who was the singer? Excuse me, and the track. The very first time that you say, "What is this? What am I listening to? And I like this." What song was that?
The first impact was Johnny O and Cynthia with Dream Girl, Dream Boy.
Okay.
That was my first, I love this song. But then I had Judy Torres right after with No Reason to Cry, which, that's why I sing that song with so much passion because I grew up, with that song. And many others, Trenier, even Giggles, Love Letter, Chrissy Hayes, believe it or not. I have so many artists that I used to listen to, and I would be like, yeah, this is my jam. And I would listen to it in the car. I was like, oh my God, I put that song, or even at the parties, the DJs who play the songs. And those open houses back in the day con los discos. ¿Te acuerdas los discos?
Yes,
con los
ma'am.
discos, o los discos, los 45 chiquitos.
Los 45.
And,
yeah.
He even rocked your song. So
my track? Oh, yeah. Tú lo sabes. Espérate, que me estoy creciendo. Wow. Not only that it's an honor it's an honor. Dice Mia, beautiful Mia, de que she listened to my track. That back in them days, she heard my track. Vaya. Ahora sí se puso buena la cosa.
Y entonces, no solamente, como te dije, Johnny O, Cynthia con Dream Girl, Dream Boy, there's George Lamont, all these big artists, Lisette Melendez, Sapphire. There's so many artists, Karina, that I will be like, oh my God, I want to be just like them.
Yeah.
And I was still there close, because I will do some of the openings for some artists, But I was like, I want more. I just don't want to do openings for them. I want to be able to be just like them, Yeah. And I was young, I was like 14, 15. Yo era una nena.
Okay, so basically because, okay. Ya voy entendiendo. We're understanding here because, for example, I'm 50. I'm like George Lamont's age and, so when all this phenomenon happened, I was probably like 17, 18, but you are much younger than I am. So you must have been,
not much younger. Estamos ahí.
Estamos ahí. Estamos ahí. Lo que pasa es que tú te pones mucho ole y tomas mucho olive. What's your secret? ¿Cuál es el secreto de que tú te mantengas en talla, hija? De que tú te mantengas super beautiful. What's that secret? What's the secret of your beauty success? Café. Mira para eso, hijo. You say that. Si tú dices eso, we're gonna run out of bustelos. Si tú dices eso, we're gonna run out of bustelos on a nationwide level.
Y café pilón.
O sea, in the absence of bustelo, my freestyle fans, we can rock pilón. And in the absence of bustelo and pilón, last but not least, we can rock la llave. Is that the order? Mia, is that the order? Bustelo first? Is that your first choice, Bustelo, and then pilón y la llave? Or do I have it wrong? Is pilón in the absence of pilón first?
Pilón, la llave y Bustelo.
That's the order. Okay. Well, for me, the order is more like Bustelo, pilón, and then la llave. Pero bueno, tú sabes qué? When it comes to our coffee, it's very personal, Mia. Okay. This is personal stuff. All right. Mia. Okay, so vamos a seguir andando. We old school. Tommy's in the house. Yo, the freestyle legend. This is a freestyle legend, people, from South Florida. Tommy T is in the building, in the house.
Tommy. How are you, Tommy? Saluditos. Saluditos, everyone that's connected. Thank you so much for being a part of the interview.
Share the video, people. Share the video. My amor, give us some love.
Put some love here. Put some love here.
Some love here.
To tell you the truth, Bernardo, I try to work out as much as I can. I like to eat a lot.
Mira para eso, hija. You're one of those people que come, no engorda.
No, yo sí engordo. Lo que pasa es que, ¿cómo te explico? I like to eat a lot y de momento I go through a stage that I don't want to eat none of that stuff. It's weird. Like, I go through a stage that I used to drink a lot of Coke before.
Okay.
And then I went through a stage, un año entero. No sodas for me. No sodas for me. And I'm very picky like that, you know. I love avocados. You know, I'm aguacate con sopa, aguacate con arroz, aguacate con ensalada, and it's a good fat. And I do use a lot of the extra virgin olive oil because it's very good for your stomach to digest all the good stuff. So, you know, I eat everything. I eat pizza, burgers, all the fattening foods, but I also eat the good food too, the healthy stuff. And I try to monitor. So, suponiendo, si hoy me como un hamburger,
okay,
mañana no me puedo comer un hamburger, me tengo que comer una ensalada. So, I do have to abuse.
Okay. And so you maintain your diet, tú sabes. You rock it differently every day, un pollito por aquí, un pescadito por allá y mucho aguacate. Eso sí, no puede faltar el aguacate.
No. Aguacate all the way.
Mia, tell everyone. Mia, tell everyone around here that it's non-negotiable. It is non-negotiable. Whatever you eat, there must be avocado in there somewhere. Mira para eso. Eso es lo que hay. Aquí no es más nada que eso. Aguacate el día entero, para que tú sepas. Ya tú sabes. You know, I'm big on bananas. I'm big on eating bananas with my food. I think it's like a thing from, you know, from ever since I was little, you know.
I put comemos... rice, Bernardo, la banana. Yo lo pongo en el rice, en las ensaladas.
Mira para eso. Ahora sí, eso es lo que hay. Okay. So, seguimos, sí, porque we're having a freestyle talk y lo que estamos hablando de banana y aguacate y esas cosas. Y la gente dice, oye, what happened to freestyle talk? Is this the food network? I thought this thing was freestyle talk. And we're talking about bananas and avocado. Mia, so, okay, when was that first time you said, I want to be able to go to the studio. I want to do that. I think I can do it. I want to be able to sing a freestyle track.
Bernardo, when this happened was I came across Frank Garcia's sister, in one of my gigs. And she would always mention her brother and say how talented, and how much of, hookups and all that her brother had in the music industry, that he was a promoter. And she would always mention Frank. And one time I told her, well, why don't you bring him to one of my gigs so we could meet and stuff. And so Frank did come one time to one of my gigs, and he came with a key. And it was so much fun. We had so much fun. And I gave him my business card, and we became friends on Facebook.
Let me stop you. Let me stop you. So this is because the question that que yo te pregunté, that one, is when did you record like your very first freestyle track, or in the studio? I wouldn't say freestyle track, but when the very first time that you was already in the studio, that you were formalizing your passion, that tú dijiste, no, yo voy a cantar, yo soy una cantante profesional, and then you got that opportunity to go in the studio.
Oh, well, backtracking. So my sister had recorded a lot in studios, and I would come along with her to do the choruses. So back there and then, I knew that I could do this. I love this. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I might have been like studio. I might have been like 11 or 12.
Okay.
11 or 12, around that age. And then across that time, 14, 15, I started to come across this artist, and I would open for them, but not as a singer, of course, as a dancer. And there was a competition. I might have been in my late 20s.
Late 20s.
Yeah, early 30s. And it was doing the demos, the karaoke demos for the Selena songs.
Okay.
And my sister did that. So I went into a different studio, which maybe you've heard of him. Él es el primo de Willie Chirino. ¿Cómo que se llama este muchacho? And he has a studio here in Kendall. I ended up, going there as well. But I recorded a song de Miriam Hernández.
Peter Chirino? Peter Chirino?
Peter, yes.
Peter. Everybody knows Peter. Peter has like a karaoke business, and he's like a karaoke mogul.
Yes, there you go. So I came across Peter because there was a competition, and the winner was supposed to get like $1,000 in a recording a song in the studio.
Okay.
So I ended up winning the competition. We were like 20-something people, and I ended up winning. And I got the to record a song. I was able to, I wanted to choose a song, so I chose Miriam Hernández, El Hombre Que Yo Amo. And I won the money too, so it was fun. So I came across Peter, and then that's when I jump into other people. When you're on Facebook, you have these applications and notifications like people that you have in common.
Yes.
And that's what we became about. Once I became friends with Frank, and I was already friends with Peter, so I started to get a lot of people in common. So my group of friends and Facebook, they started to expand, and we were all related to music. And one thing led to another. After meeting Frank, I met Jesse B. And then I met George Anthony, and then I met so many other artists. that they have related the music and they have related it, my information to the TST, the twins.
The twins,
And then
Los Santana.
the Santana twins, correct. And then from there, they started watching my shows and they were like, yeah, we were interested in her because she, she's good. She's all genre and that's what we're looking for. And so we came across, and then the next thing, they sent a plane ticket, and I ended up going to New York to record Come My Way. That is coming out soon.
Okay, mira eso. Ahora sí, we're tying this thing all in, people. Estamos aquí. We have landed in freestyle. We are officially landed the Mia story in freestyle. So the Santana twins.
Estoy con los Santana twins, which I'm very proud of them because they do such an amazing job, very professional. They're very selective too on who they choose, and especially the music they like to help you with, if it's for you, if it suits you, if it fits you. They're very, very professional and in a very business matter, but they're also very humble and very loving people.
All right, I want to be then I want to ask you bueno, de aquí para adelante, vamos a seguir para adelante, pero before I go any further, I want to ask you a very important question. Okay. Vamos a hacer esta pregunta. Okay. Your manager. Hay un señor al lado tuyo and he's your manager. He's the one that takes care of all you think. His name is Peter.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about let's talk about all right. Let's talk about the link with Pete. Let's talk about cómo sucedió esto. Porque, o sea,
for a very long time, super long time, over 10 years already.
Over a little bit more than 10.
Yeah, I had a part-time job at a music store at Tamash, and that's kind of like where I met her. And she sang very beautifully and stuff. And I would always help her out with her equipment and stuff like that. And that's how we got to know her. She's had obviously, she lost her mom and her sister and her dad recently. And
he would help me with the vocals. I would tell him, hey, I have a gig. Would you like to play the piano? Would you like to play the guitar? So we always...
No. Started with the guitar because she knew me as a guitar player. She had no clue that
about the piano. I didn't know about the piano yet. Yeah.
No clue at all.
Yeah. Okay. So he would call me and tell me, hey, I have a gig. You want to sing in this gig? And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. So we became friends, over, Peter, más de 10... Yo creo que vamos para 12 años ya. Yo creo que vamos ya para 12. Creo que 12 años vienen, casi 12 años de amistad.
So sin mucha formalidad, just like a very, how do I say that? ¿Cómo se dice eso? Organic process that P and you have a beautiful musical relationship donde no solamente musical, but he also takes care of all your gigs and and just makes the whole entire ride really smooth, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And after when you're with someone for so long, musically playing and doing so many shows, you just know what they're gonna do. You know what they expect, and they know what you're gonna do, and they know what to expect of you when you're playing. She works off of cues when I'm playing, and I work off of vocal cues when she's singing. So it's I monitor her and I listen to her, and I can tell when she's going to pause, and I can tell when she wants to pick it up, and that's how we make the adjustments as far as.
And I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Mia's music career and for all of us, the fans, because you're there. Because and I'm gonna explain it to you. It's very technical because sometimes when we are working especially with other producers. Sometimes, you need a translator. You need that person like you to talk to the producers porque nosotros estamos tan metidos en nuestra música and in order to get the message across to the producers, sometimes you need that middleman to say.
When we do the vocals for Come My Way in October, the first initial set, and before we went to New York, the Santana twins sent her the background track without the vocals. And Mia started learning the song. And I started coaching her vocally throughout the song, what to do to certain parts of the song. Come October, when we go to the studio, she starts recording all the vocals for the song. And there was some passages which were kind of tricky. So I was like helping her, come through with the deliveries on the vocals. And we were doing that with the Santanas a lot. And she was able to pretty much track everything. And then I think it was December when we went back again. It was just a couple little spots we just had to re-record, and that was it. And the song, as far as vocally, was done. But then there was another surprise to the song, which in October, after rehearsing the song so many times with Mia, and we went to record the vocals, I suggested to the Santanas, hey, I think you might want to add some guitar to this and drive the song a little bit more. And they were like, okay, yeah, sure. I'm like, all right, you mind if I bring my guitar next time? I'm like, sure. So come in December, I bring my guitar on my back to New York City. We go, Mia does her little cleanup on the vocals and stuff like that. And I plug in my guitar and I said, okay, I already had in my mind what I want to do. And I told the stands, okay, so let's do this, that. You track it, you use it, whatever. If it doesn't work, doesn't work. But there's a live video on, I think it's Ernesto Santana's page, where it's us in the studio. We don't speak at all, but it was me recording one of the guitar solos to the song at the end.
And we're just sitting there.
They're just sitting there, and they're like, I can't believe.
We're like, what the heck?
I was like, I was just playing until like the music ran out. But it was pretty cool, and it was fun, and it's not very common that you hear like an electric guitar, especially in a lot of the modern freestyle stuff. Very little, but it just adds a different dimension to the song and a different rhythmic aspect and melodic aspect to it that, it's like, wow.
BNN, he kicked ass. I was there with the twins, and once he proposed, to put a little bit of the guitar in, we just sat in the studio. We had nothing planned. So Peter goes and he plugs in the guitar into like a little small device.
It's a little interface where my guitar goes in and it plugs into my phone, and my phone took care of everything. And from that device, right into their stuff.
It was incredible. Even the twins were like, what did you just
do? Mira, we got Manny Acevedo that says, I saw that when Peter was playing. It was awesome.
Yeah, so fue one of the takes, because we did like 2 solo takes. We did 2 clean rhythm tracks.
But that was the first take that you took. That was
the first solo take, I think.
We were sitting on the chairs.
Let me ask
Peter, like, what? We were quiet. We weren't even saying anything.
Let me ask the two of you something. It's a very serious freestyle matter. What I'm gonna ask right now, okay? Because this is the people's question in freestyle all the time. Did you guys learn how to tell the twins apart? Because they look identical. Everybody here says those two are identical.
No, they're not.
I didn't learn how to tell them apart by looking at them. I learned how to tell them apart by listening to them.
They're both different. They're both different. Ernesto Santana is more analytic, more quiet, reserved.
He speaks to the point and this.
And then Luis is more like bang,
direct.
bang.
Tells it how it is.
So you're able to tell the differences between them.
Yeah.
But they're awesome. They're awesome people.
They're awesome, and top producers in the freestyle game.
Yeah.
They're excellent to work with. They're very understanding. They're very accommodating. But they set really high expectations when you go into the session. You can't go into the session ill prepared. You have to know your stuff. You have to know what you're gonna do, and you have to hit it and just do it. The only negative thing that happened to us was we were recording the vocals. I think it was the first time we went there, and they were shooting off some fireworks. So it's like we're in the middle of a take and you're and we had to stop. And we were like, Jesus Christ. And it's like, okay. And then it stopped. All right, roll again. We would roll. And when she would come with her vocal, it's like, and that was constantly.
Well, if not, it was a train.
Yeah, the train, because their studio's right by the Long Island Railroad, I think. And like every 5 or 10 minutes, it's like, okay, stop the train. Because it shakes the building.
Bueno, it's good that you say this info for the next artists que van a tocar con los twins to expect fireworks in the session.
Well, not the fireworks with the train. They have a special little thing. It's called train breaks. So they call it train breaks. So like everybody stops for like a minute, and when the train leaves, okay, then they resume.
Está bien. So everything is like perfectly synchronized. Train passing by, uno canta, a little bit of that, a little sort of singing, and a lot of fireworks in the Santana.
Yeah. I don't know if it was like a Bahamian holiday or a president got elected
It was
or something.
some type of holiday.
They were shooting fireworks like
nonstop fireworks that day.
Let
Lo que
me
pasa es
ask.
que yo digo, BNN, yo digo que como ellos sabían que yo estaba en el estudio, la gente de afuera, y empezaron a tirar petardos y todos estos fireworks.
Into Queens, New York.
Oh yeah, so let me ask you. So, is this song out in the market? The one that you did with the twins?
No.
Or is this be released soon?
It's gonna be released soon.
We can't give a date.
You wanna explain that?
Yeah. The song was supposed to be ready just before the COVID hit, and they said we're not going to release it. And we're like, why? He says it doesn't make sense to release a song that you cannot support with performances. If you're not performing anywhere, what's the point of releasing material? You know,
True that.
you as an artist, what's going to make you, especially in the freestyle world, is your gigs. And la canción sale y en 2 meses it's dead. And we don't want to do that. We want to be able to put out a song. We want it to be, Mia to put out a song. She wants to be able to support the song. We want her to be successful. And we want her to be able to musically and artistically do the song justice by being able to support it, not only for herself, but also for the fans. Yeah. It wouldn't be fair to the fans to put your blood, sweat, and tears on something and just put it out there just for the sake of putting it out there and not being able to support it.
And I agree to the BNN. I agree. I talked to the Santana twins, to Cutting Records. We all agreed that it all depends on the COVID. It all depends on how the situation is going to be for the next 2-3 months. If it gets better, the song will definitely be released because I will have events.
So now this is where the frustration sets in. Damn it, we have a song we just recorded. It's freaking hot, and now we can't release it. What the F, man? What are we going to do? We're quarantined. We can't do you know? And they were like, well, we got a song if, you know, and Louis talked to you, right?
Yeah, I was like a little bit frustrated. I was a little, you know, stressed. And I was like, Coño, Louis, you know, and Ernesto. I was like, now I have to wait until things get better with the COVID. And that's when No Reason to Cry came along because they basically gave me the track.
Hold on a second. Let's put on the brakes. Let's put on the brakes. You said a name. What name was this?
Louis.
Okay.
Son
Louis.
Uno se llama Luis y el otro se llama Ernesto.
Yeah. Pero para mí los dos son iguales, para que tú sepas. Son idénticos.
Bueno, uno de los gemelos.
Uno de los gemelos.
Uno de los dos.
Uno de los gemelos. Y entonces, pues, fue un regalo de Dios porque sinceramente no hay muchas personas que te quieran regalar un track, ¿ok? Creo que no fue de corazón, fue con buenas intenciones de parte de los dos, no de solo uno, de parte de los dos. Era un track que ellos tenían ya hace más de 2 años.
Más de 2 años. Was it 2014? I think?
2014, perdón.
That track was sitting for 6 years in the vault and...
Sí, for more than,
2014. Sitting, just collecting dust.
Yeah, y entonces me la manda, pero que yo no sabía que era No Reason to Cry, pero como la vi que era un poco modificada, a little bit different, I looked at Peter and I was like, we could do this, let's do this. So, Bernie, we recorded that in my closet, con todos mis zapatos, mi ropa, todo en con un micrófono de 100 pesitos. Okay.
No, eso es lo que hay. Oye, qué inspiración, uno metido en ese closet lleno de zapatos y toda esa ropa. Oye, ahora
my feet don't stink.
Ahora sí.
No,
Oye, before we go any further, there's something here. You spoke about, you know, sí que you release a song, but if you can't perform it, then, you know, basically the song is dead. And then Frank Garcia, he jumps in over here. He says this one: people are streaming way more music.
People are streaming more music, but I don't know if you know how much Spotify pays. It's called the micro penny. For every stream, you get 0.01 of a penny. So you have to stream a heck of a lot of music to be able to make any kind of money on Spotify. And it's very hard. It's extremely hard. But most people freestyle make their money from the gigs.
From the events.
From the events.
Yeah.
They get paid from the events.
He says here, people are more likely to discover you now and become a fan. Yeah.
Right, but the thing is that the freestyle genre isn't it's internationally known, but right now and currently as it is, yeah, there's a lot of new music coming out, but it's not as widespread, as it used to be.
Oye, espérate un momentico porque we was jumping to the closet. Entonces Maggie Lab, my baby Maggie Lab, que tú sabes, ella, tú sabes que Maggie Lab, te voy a decir una cosa, mira, Maggie Lab, déjame decirte quién es Maggie Lab. Esta es la persona que me recuerda a mí todas las veces, Bernardo, o bueno, tú sabes qué, ahora aquí me cambiaron el nombre, ahora soy BNN. Me dice, oye, BNN, me dice, oye, Bernardo, is your video public? Sí, porque a mí se me olvida, hija. Yeah, I come through and then I forget. And then Maggie, she's the one that said, yo, did you make it public? Because it's a process, Entonces Maggie Lab siempre me está recordando eso. Para que tú sepas. Entonces ella dice, Bernardo used to be doing the live inside the storage. Porque tengo un storage. I got a storage full of stuff. I don't know exactly how they got there, pero bueno, tú sabes. I don't know. Tengo un storage grande. Bueno, constantly metido en el closet ahí, así, cantando y doing my life. So,
BNN, as you know, because you're an artist yourself, el closet, mientras más cosas tenga adentro, más opaca. Para vos. Exacto. Y entonces, teníamos partes de la casa para hacerlo, pero era como que el sonido would bounce back a little too much. So we decided to do it in my closet. It was like the best area and place to do it. And we became across and we did the vocals. We did everything for no reason. So we were like, yes, we did this. And we did it with a $100 mic and in my closet.
And a cheap computer.
And a cheap computer.
But we did it. And that was the important thing.
What's the title of this particular track?
The title?
No Reason to Cry.
No Reason to Cry. Redux. Remix.
Is this one on? Could we hear this one?
YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Yes.
So what do we? Okay, so we go to YouTube, and what do we do? What do we type?
MIA, No Reason to Cry, TST, 2020 Redux, REDEUX.
But for example, if we go in there and we just write freestyle, like Latin freestyle artist MIA, and then the name of the song, that'll come out too.
Yes, MIA, No Reason to Cry. There's some videos where some people got the song and they just posted it with an image, just the song, the audio. But there's actually a music video that we did at her sister's house, which was it's pretty cool. It's up on YouTube.
The video's on YouTube. BNN.
I like it.
We did a video para que lo
I'm gonna put on the brakes again. There's a video to No Reason to Cry.
Oye, yo no he visto el video, hijo. ¿Dónde está ese video? ¿Tú ves? Oye, people, if you see the video, can you put it on the link over here? Yeah, can we share this video? Because let me tell you something. After the program is done, you know that this is a chat room. So aquí la gente se ponen a... Me explico. So it's very common that 1 month from now, la gente está hablando como que this is the conversation that will never finish. Okay? Porque siempre somebody comes in and then you know. So in this chat room, we need to post this particular video. Is this your very first freestyle video?
Yes. For me, yes.
First video, period.
First video, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Está bien. Bueno, primero. Y bueno, y te voy a decir una cosa. Mía hay que hacerle mucho video porque oye, Mía está linda. Oye, Mía está muy linda. No, de verdad que sí. No, de verdad que sí. No, de verdad que sí. No, porque no, déjeme decir una cosa. No, vamos a ser en serio aquí. Ustedes saben muy bien. Mira para eso, sexy con una T. Sexy Mía. Sexy. Oye, you guys know how hard it is because we ain't 18 anymore, and you guys know that maintaining that harmony and your physical, tú sabes, eso es duro. Me explico. Entonces ella es una like a real inspiration to a lot of women de que o sea, ella está linda. Me explico. Entonces, I can imagine that, las mujeres quieren saber, Mía, ¿cómo tú lo haces, hija? ¿Cómo tú te mantienes tan bonita? ¿Y por qué tú no estás más en la cámara? You should be in the camera all day long. Like, like you deserve like a reality show for you, son. Like, really.
BNN, I tried my best. The secret to everything is to try to be as happy as you can so you don't get wrinkles. I wake up every morning and I fill a big bowl full of ice water, and I go prácata a cada
Prácata,
rato.
prácata. Prácata
Agua
is very
bien,
important.
prácata.
Whenever you're doing this, like the beauty ritual, you have to say the word prakata. Don't forget that.
Rácata,
And-
rácata.
okay. O sea, te comes tu aguacate, te echa tu, te echa,
So many people from
mira,
South Florida will
mira,
understand.
te echa tu hielito, pero, you know, before you put your ice, tú tienes que decir, y ahora, prácata.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, before we go any further, artistic artist, freestyle big artist of Vision, he's in the house. Vision,
Vision! Hey, baby! Mwah, mwah, mwah.
we love Vision. We love Vision. You know, we love Vision. You know, especially in this platform. Vision is really famous around here. Oh, at this platform, yeah. So, and you know, and Vision ain't never gave me a freestyle talk, and I gotta call him up because I need that freestyle talk with Vision.
Yes,
Okay, he's famous.
you have to.
He's famous around here, baby. Vision a monster around here. Okay, entonces, let me ask you a question. Let's take it. Porque yo escuché una canción. I heard a song from you singing a Yuri Torres song. Was it a Yuri Torres song that you sang?
That's the one. No reason to cry.
That's it.
No reason to cry. That's the one that's gonna be released.
No, that's the one that's already has been out.
That's the one that has the video and everything. The one that's gonna be released soon is called "Come My Way."
There's no reason for you to cry. ¿Esa es la canción?
Esa.
Okay.
Esa es la que ya se sacó. Y la que viene se llama Come My Way.
It's coming my way soon.
Coming soon, come my way.
How did you feel? Okay. Espérate un momentico que esto está interesante. Esto se pone interesante. So, Yuri Torres, have you spoken to Yuri? O sea,
Yes.
Okay.
We released the song. It was a little late. It might have been a little after around midnight that day. And the following morning, she reached out to me in private and said that she was so impressed and she loved, the version that I took for the song and that I gave it live again. And she was very thankful. She even offered to be my mentor. She was very humble, very loving. She even told me that her husband was the one that told her, hey, you need to check this out. And she saw it, she heard it, she loved it, she blessed it. And she even gave me her private number. So, we communicate here and there whenever she is free because she's a very, very busy artist through WhatsApp if we can. And that to me was like, I didn't stop crying, BNN, for 2 days because I was so emotional. At that time, I was going through a lot with my dad. That my dad passed away not too long ago. So through the transition of doing No Reason to Cry, I kind of related No Reason to Cry towards that the Lord was talking to me. Like, there's no reason to cry, my love. I'll always be around. So dry your tears, my love. I'm here. Always, now, and forever. So, it became something personal for me.
Something spiritual.
Spiritual and personal. I took the song personal. Like, I took it like very spiritual. Correct. And I said that to Judy. I wanted her to feel what I felt by doing the song. I'm not here to be anyone because I am Mia and I'm me. I'm not here to step on no one's toes.
Mira lo que dice Maggie. Maggie's here. She says Judy said it on a live. She loved Mia's version of the song.
Yeah, she did.
Qué bonito.
She did. She very supported me. She supports me, and that to me, BNN, that's a blessing. Because there's a lot of artists that might not feel comfortable with another artist taking out on their songs. And she loved it. So to me, that went straight to my heart. So it was blessed. So to me, it brought such a happiness, such a joy to me that I was like, oh my God, because I was scared at the beginning. I was like, I wonder if people are gonna like it because the song is a classic and it's already done by another artist. And but again, we did this because we wanted to feed the fans a little bit of fun. Meanwhile, the other song would come out, and this was actually for fun. This was like a spontaneous type of thing that we did.
Yeah, we're not making any money.
We're not making any money out of this. It's just
strictly
fun.
just promotion, just to get names out there.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's we're still enjoying the ride. It's been a great ride, Bernardo. But you know, we're not making. It's not our song. We don't have any rights to anything.
Let me tell you something.
It's not ours. It doesn't even get monetized on YouTube.
In a blink of an eye, the MIA, la artista mía va a empezar a hacer dinero por aquí en freestyle. Déjeme decirle that our community, mira, y te voy a dar como una idea. Our community, they purchase like merchandise from the artists. They love it. So
we're working on that.
We're working on that. Thank you for the idea, Bernardo.
We're working on designs and stuff like that already.
Let me give you a suggestion. This lady is so beautiful that this lady for sure deserves a calendar. I want to see
2020 calendar.
I want to see me in December. I want to see me in January. I want to see me in February.
No, look, okay. It's going to be in January, and people are going to want to skip to June and July.
Mía hace un calendario así bien bonita y lo firma de una. Mira, aquí tienen un cliente ya de una para que tú sepas. Our community, they support like that. Okay, they do. Once you start having merchandise and the music and CDs, they do support. We are big in supporting. We purchase. So, and it's good because you guys know that in this business, we need money, not for us. Para irnos a Italia. There's no money here to go to like on a world vacation. Pero the money is constantly being used to reinvest it for our next production. ¿Me explico?
Yeah, of course.
So every merchandise that our freestyle family, we call it family. Imagínate, nosotros somos tan unidos que nosotros, o sea, nos llamamos familia. Bueno, somos una familia un poquito dysfunctional.
¿Tú has visto el video?
¿Tú no has visto el video todavía?
No, sir, I have not seen the video.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. I'm going to try to link it to the Facebook thing. Hold on.
Bernardo, si me permites, Vision, thank you so much, my love, for your comment. Demi Santos, thank you so much. For all the people.
Recording artist, Vision, he says, Mia, you're a beautiful person and will blossom in the flower that you are. Freestyle Vision. Mira, Demi Santos says this, yes, a 2021 calendar. De una, o sea, como que this one is a no-brainer. Mia, this one is a no-brainer. I don't know if you're going to make shirts. I don't know, but for sure, somewhere in your merchandise, okay, they call it bundles. O sea, como que you put this all together. Míralo ahí. Mira, Peter, mira, voy para allá. Mira, voy para allá. You see that? You click on that right there, and you click on it, and it's going to take you. Pero ahora no, caballero. Espérate un momentico. Ahora no, porque está no, When we done, share this video, bro. Share this video. Ochale. Support. We're having a freestyle talk with a beautiful, o sea, preciosa mía, freestyle artist. Mira, so vamos a hablar de futuro. Let's talk about your freestyle future plans. What are we thinking about? What's in the works? Especially what's in the works.
Well,
other songs.
Go ahead.
Other songs, other producers, collaborations, especially collaborations with other artists. ¿Qué está pasando?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm open to everything. Right now, I'm working on something with Charlie XO, which is in Spanish. Es como urbana, ¿no? Un poquito de
Urbana Latina.
Urbana Latina.
Like that kind of vibe.
Yeah, so I'm working on something with him.
Record the vocals on that too.
And Peter recorded the vocals on that too.
Yeah.
But yes, we, I am open to work, with whomever I feel that it's right, to how do you say, the bond as like our tone, and that we go together, because sometimes you would love to do a track with another person, but if you guys don't sound well together, it's but again, I'm very selective myself with who I sing with, just like everyone else is. But yes, I'm open to sing with other artists, of course.
You see, guys, why it's so important to get this very universal freestyle talk. Porque in here is where we learn about, the artist. Y ella dice de que, o sea, she does, ella le gusta participar en collaboration, porque tú sabes que los artistas son así. Porque, hay gente que, there's artists that they're busy and this and that, they really don't have like a lot of time y esas cosas. Pero Mia, o sea, collaboration, mándale un friend request, especially if you're an artist, y vamos a ver, tú sabes cómo es eso. You know what I'm saying?
Sí.
Para hacer colaboraciones de freestyle, because that's the idea. The idea is that we need to get, we need to constantly, tú sabes, creciendo the genre, and we want more people to more collaborations, more music. O sea, we need more music. Más todavía.
The thing about the technology nowadays is that it's not even as hard as it was back like in the 80s. Because in the 80s, you had to physically go to the recording studio and record. Aquí it's like, send me the track, I'll open in my program, I'll put the vocals, y te los mando, and you mix it somewhere else. It's like everything can be done remote, so it's like really cool.
Yeah.
You don't have to be with the person to collaborate.
We need o sea, the movement itself, more music. Necesitamos más música. Yesterday, as a joke, estaba yo jodiendo por aquí, entonces estaba hablando de esto, y entonces dije, we need more DJs. Y dije, no, hold on one second. No, DJs no, we are no longer accepting DJs in freestyle. Porque aquí hay DJ para hacer sopa. Como un chiste. No. Para hacer pan, para hacer sopa. Pero, o sea, we want more. Freestyle, we are so hungry for much more. Basically, that's the bottom line. The family wants more. They want, o sea, nosotros queremos más, escuchar más música de Mia. Sabemos que Mia está aquí, pero queremos más. We want to, and that's why the family is constantly backing all the artists with what they can do, that is to purchase their merchandise. So as soon as you can, tú sabes, tiene tu mercancía y, o sea, se vende la mercancía y porque, this is not cheap. This is not for free and it's not cheap. We have to pay for them productions.
Yeah.
And that's the idea.
Thank you for the idea. Thank you for the idea. We're gonna consider the idea because it's something different, and I guess I will do my best with the pictures because I know calendar is all about pictures. So I guess I will do my best, and then we could go ahead and do a 2021 calendar by MIA. And that's a good idea, Lienen. Thank you for the idea.
Y pulovito, porque yo te veo a ti como un romaro, para
tremendo fashionista. Yo le sigo diciendo, oye, when you make it big, you gotta hit guests up and tell them, oye, I want a sponsorship. I'll wear your shit on stage. Dale.
Okay,
mira, Nike y Adidas, esos tres. She loves to like wear,
I
especially
feel
like the
so bad
stuff.
for Peter BNN because I drag him. I tell Peter, I know you have a busy schedule, pero hoy no vas a hacer nada. You're gonna hang out with me today, and we're gonna go to Lincoln Road, and we're gonna go to the guest store. We're gonna go, and I drag him to go to all these stores, and Peter's like, yes, it looks good on you. Yes, the shoes are nice. Pobrecito, I put him through a mission when I go shopping because I'm very, very picky.
If money was no object, the house would look like the Adidas store, the Nike store, and the Guess store all put together. She'll have one of everything.
Oh yeah,
because she's like she's so into fashion. She's really good. She's really good at putting her outfits together.
If money was no object, the whole house will be the closet.
Yes.
Vaya. So basically, the whole house will be a recording studio porque sería un closet enorme.
Sería un recording studio bien grande
un
y
closet,
toda la pared completa de zapatos.
De ropa y con la consola en el centro del cuarto.
Y la consola
un microfonito.
Oye, está eso. Oye, qué bueno está eso. Tremenda idea. Oye, mira, Demi Santos says right here, Tina and I will sell her merchandise. Pa' que tú sabes.
Oh, BNN.
They're great.
BNN. Let me tell you about them. Demi Santos and Tina Lee are my media agents. They are the ones that take care of my Facebook fan page, Instagram, my Instagram fan page. They help me with all the requests and all the pictures and all the videos sharing and all the logos and all the advertisements. So I want to give a shout out to my girls because they are amazing, amazing, amazing.
Yeah, it's a lot of work that they do, Bernardo. A lot of work. And you know what? They volunteered to do this. We didn't ask them. They'll say, no, we'll do this for you. We got you.
They're amazing. I love them.
They're amazing. We're so grateful. Yeah.
Okay, so that's called Team Mia is in the house. So that's Team Mia is in the house. Demi, and ¿cómo se llama la Demi and ¿cómo se llama?
Tina.
Demi y Tina. That's Team Mia. Son, porque tú sabes que we need all the help that we can get. Tú sabes, about, so we can be as effective.
Oh, you got vision put.
Well, he'll buy a dozen.
Mucha gente comentando.
Peter.
Sorry.
Mira,
Peter too much.
Yeah.
Dice Jay Garcia, dice Bernardo Mia is all genre recording artist, not just freestyle. That is what makes her different from any other artist. Yeah. She's an artist. She's una artista, y eso es lo que es una artista. You know, she does a lot of, just she's a singer. It's just that she happens to have mad love for our beloved genre, just as we all do. The beloved genre is the beloved genre. It's our beloved genre. So no matter how many other genres we tackle, we always come back home. This is home.
Yes. I love freestyle. I will be working in the Latin market because to me it's a bigger market. But not only because of the market. I have, again, passion for all types of music. So right now, coming soon, I will be working música latina with TST. And, pero como quiero, voy a seguir con los otros genres. That doesn't mean I'm not going to record any more freestyle. I will be there for all the genres because it's just, it's Mia, all genre. That's pretty much it.
Ese tu baby, ese tu hijo. Para eso. Mira qué bien.
Mira, Bertie, mira, bien él, mira. Se llama Frankie. Frankie, mira para eso. ¿De qué tipo? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama eso? ¿Cómo se dice eso?
Pug.
Un pug.
P-U-G. Pug.
Ok, un pug. Bonito. Oye.
Él salió en la película de Men in Black. ¿Verdad, papi? Ahí tienes
ay, verdad que sí, que yo recuerdo. Sí, que en Men in Black ahí estaba. He was like an alien camouflaging a dog or something like that.
Yeah. He's so sweet. I sleep with him. Esto como otro pelo. Y se queda
Frankie the Pug.
Frankie the Pug.
Está bien. Está bien. Contento por ti que tú sabes que tienes tu baby. Tú sabes.
Pero tengo un baby grande de 20 años.
Oh, espérate un momentico. No, yo no sabía eso. I didn't know you was a mom.
I'm a mom. I'm a single mom.
Ahora. Pero ¿por qué no me dijeron eso al principio, hija?
I'm a single mom. I have a 20-year-old. He's not home. He's working. He's going to be coming home soon. Very proud of him. He's been very supportive also in Instagram with all his young friends have been supporting, the song No Reason to Cry. And él es tremendo. Él es no es porque sea mi hijo, pero es bien tranquilo. No me da problemas. Él es muy noble, muy simple, trabajador. Es el único que tengo, vienen. Es el único que tengo. Entonces, imagínate, él es mi baby y otro baby aquí.
Y otro baby. Ya tú lo sabes cómo es la cosa. Entonces, seguimos andando porque ya estamos casi allí. O sea, okay, how does the freestyle, cómo luce los planes de freestyle para Mia? Well, we all know that this whole pandemic hit, and then, tú sabes, hay un momento de uncertainty, and all our projects have been put on hold, right?
Yeah, they're basically on hold because of the whole, situation with the COVID, unfortunately.
Mhm.
But yes, there's another freestyle coming out, and then after this freestyle song come my way, I will start the Spanish Latin market, plan that we have, project that we have with TST. And then
Sí.
I feel like for another couple of months or so, close to a year, I'll throw another freestyle song. I will be there, throwing here and there. I'm all about surprises. So I'll be doing a little bit of everything, BNN.
So who decides when the track is gonna come out?
We all do.
The Santanas. The very
us, we all talk in conference.
We all talk in a conference.
We come to a consensus.
To an agreement, and then that's when we decide on the date, pretty much.
Right. Pero this particular track, porque tú sabes que nosotros, the Freestyle family, is super hungry for new material. So we know that there's a song that is finished. It's the Santana Twins, que lo hicieron ellos, lo producieron ellos contigo, okay, and it's done, and we we want it. Where is it at? Like, bring it out.
I'm gonna be honest. It was supposed to come out between August and September, but it all depends on how the pandemic is and how the events are going. Because if they are canceling events, I will not release the song. I would love to. This is actually my first single. Because again, No Reason to Cry was for fun, but this is like my first, and also performing, the song with Peter, since he's having the solo guitar in it. To me, it's gonna be more of an experience, right?
Yeah.
To be able to release the song and able to perform it as well. So we're debating. It all depends on how we're gonna be doing, with the pandemic, pretty much.
Mia, once in a while, I see you and P jamming around here, en unos live.
Mm-hmm.
¿Cómo fue la pregunta?
Once in a while, I see you like lives. You guys do like some lives, so
yes,
we did one last night.
We did one last night, and I drank a lot of tequila.
That's pretty cool because in this pandemic moment, that doing stuff like that is really cool. And not everybody could do that, but
last night we did it for fun and stuff. But other gigs that we do on the live, is because we get people inboxing us, and we get people, either Demi or Tina, they, the fans and stuff, they always want to see us. So we try to do at least once, maybe every 2 weeks, right, Peter?
Yeah, 2 weeks or a month.
Or, I don't want to, bore the people too much. So I try to do it maybe twice a month, right?
Yeah.
Twice a month.
And we try to change it up all the time. Es not la misma cosa todas las veces porque sabes que aquí la gente se aburre fácil.
Pero tú sabes que the lives are really...
We had when the COVID first hit and we were all quarantined in the house, we did one live which was just everything in general, and then we had one which is an 80s night, and then we had a Latin night
and a rock night,
and then we had a rock night, and there was one we had like movie / Broadway tunes where we did that was a lot of fun. And then we did last night was just her and I, me and my acoustic guitar, and her ciertas canciones that we would use la pita. We didn't have any tracks. It was just me playing along and accompanying her.
That's
Oye,
it.
mira, dice Manny Acevedo que Mia's live are quality, fun-filled musical entertainment. Catch as many. I catch as many as I can.
Yeah, thank you, Manny.
Thank you, Manny.
We try to do that. You have to change it up and you have to vary it for your audience. No, but
I love the lives. I love the lives because in the lives that's when you really know that you are a real artist. You understand? Porque we got a lot of singers in our freestyle community and family, but they're like freestyle singers, and they just, that's what they do. They sing only their song. But you see someone like you, that's when you say, oh, hold on 1 second, but you're like the real deal. Like you're a real singer. Yeah. Because whenever you're live and singing all kinds of music, then we can judge for ourselves that we're not in the presence of just only a freestyle singer, that we are in the presence of a real artist that happens to have mad love for our freestyle genre.
I do. I really do. And again,
and you are a real gift to our genre, porque
thank you.
me explico, tú sabes, isn't it cool that you do all kinds of genre, pero de vez en cuando como que, coño, déjame llegar a mi corazón, porque mi corazón está en freestyle. Déjame llegar allí, déjame hacer una cancioncita de freestyle, porque tú sabes, eso, this is home for us.
Y también la cosa, nosotros cambiamos la cosa también, like the song that come my way that she recorded, that even though it's done, it's freestyle, dance, así muy movida and stuff. When when it's released, you'll see it. And they even, I think TST had what's called the Right at 5 mix, where they previewed. They just did one verse on a chorus to a different instrumentation and everything, and people went nuts over it. Pero lo que pasó es que nosotros conocemos la canción y la estructura, and I would accompany her on the piano, and we do like a slow ballady version of it, and people just love that también. So that's why you have to have, like, you have to change it up. You have to, you can't do the same thing.
Okay. Entonces, okay, vamos a hacer una cosa. Ya llevamos 90 minutos hablando. So what we're going to do now, yo no digo, I don't say goodbye, because basically, this is the very first freestyle talk interview. It's a pleasure. It's been an honor to have this moment. It's a freestyle moment, historical freestyle moment, the very first freestyle interview que me da Mia a nosotros aquí.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
For the invitation. Thank you so much, mi amor. Thank you.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pause it. Porque, o sea, de mí aquí, o sea, hay muchas cosas que contar y yo quiero seguir haciendo preguntas. Porque yo soy chismoso así, chico. Yo soy chismoso así. Yo soy preguntoso.
Bueno, no se dice goodbye, se dice como dice en Disney World, see you soon.
See you soon. O sea, we're going to pause it for a second, for a moment, y entonces, we'll set it up, and another time we come through again, and we keep on Mia talking, Mia freestyle talking. Thank you guys so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. And
thank you for the opportunity of being on your platform and being able to tell her story.
Thank you so much, BNN. Te quiero mucho.
Oye, mija, ya ve cuando nos vemos por ahí, nos tomamos un cafecito, hijita.
We're gonna do that soon. We'll do that soon. Mira que no estamos tan lejos.
Oh, claro. No, and my family's in Kendo, so I go to Kendo, like every week. I gotta go over there. The family's over there, so nos juntamos con pim, pam, pam, y nos tomamos un cafecito, una vaina, una vuelta, tú sabes.
Yes.
Oye, ¿yo hago tremendo cappuccino también o café con leche? Lo que tú quieras.
Claro que sí, cómo no. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, and and see you in the next Freestyle Talk. Thank you so much. Okay, God bless.
Love you guys. Mia loves you. Muchas bendiciones, BNN, para ti. Te quiero mucho. Please keep safe. Muchas gracias por la oportunidad. Thank you so much for the opportunity, and for all the people that connected and shared. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being a part of this, being a part of my life, for supporting me. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, you guys. Please be safe, and God bless you all. Mwah.